everyone. Thanks for joining today. So we have about a couple minutes before we get started. We're going to get started at 3:30 sharp. If you have a block, definitely have one of these handy for today. And if you have a yoga strap, go ahead and just take your strap and place it next to your mat so you're ready to go whenever you may need it. And if you're possibly practicing at home and tuning in, instead of a block, if you don't have one, that's okay. You can grab a couple pillows, like couch pillows. The firmer pillows are the best. And then if you don't have a yoga strap, you can grab an extra long shirt, towel, or I've even had a student use a robe tie one time, which is perfect because it's as long as your yoga strap. Okay, so we have like one more minute and then we're going to get started at 3:30 sharp. So grab these things, grab some water, and we're going to get started in just a moment. All right. So while we're waiting for 3:30 to hit here, I wanted to give you a little look into what we're doing today. We're going to be working a lot on our backs, stretching and strengthening the back, and also the core. I feel like the core sometimes isn't the most fun thing to work on, but I'm going to make it as fun as possible today, okay? And you're going to thank me after. But with a strong core, there's so many benefits to it, right? It's going to help you to protect your back. It's also going to help you to find more structure in your torso, more balance in your practice, and so many other benefits, okay? So keep that in mind today as we're working the core. If you're not a fan of core work, we're going to make it fun, all right? So let's just dive right in. We're going to get started today a little bit differently. I want you to actually lie onto your belly. Okay, we're just going to pause here really quickly, and I want you to take one forearm out in front of you and make sure it's parallel to the top of your mat. Take your second forearm, place it on top of the first, and then from here, inch your elbows forward so you feel like you can lengthen through the upper back and through the shoulder blades. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, rest the forehead down onto those forearms. Take the feet so they're about hip distance. Okay, close the eyes, and we're just going to start by taking 5 deep breaths right here, and then we're going to go right into our flow series. So take an inhale. Exhale, let it go. And round 2, inhale. And exhale, release. And for 3. And 4. And 5, final round. After that last exhale, take the palms, slide them underneath your shoulders. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, round back to your wide leg child's pose. Take your knees wide, draw the big toes to touch, and then sink the hips down. We're going to stretch out the lower back and the shoulders here. Take 3 rounds of breath. And last round. Next inhale, round yourself up to all fours. Find your tabletop. From here, I want you to grip your fingertips into the mat or create fists if that feels better for the wrists. Tuck the toes. Inhale, find your cow pose, flipping the tailbone up, melting the belly as you gaze forward. And then exhale, untuck your toes and round into your cat. Now, if you want a little bit more, come back into your cow pose, tuck your toes, take all 10 fingertips, flip them out to the sides and around to face your knees. So fingertips go out and around. Press the palms right back down. Heels of the hands under the shoulders, and then move into your cat-cows from there. So inhaling cow. Exhale cat. This is going to get right into the wrists and the forearms. If it's too much, release. Super stretchy. As you round your spine into your cat, don't forget about engaging the core. Think belly to spine here. Couple more rounds. And then after your final and last cat, inhale, find your neutral spine. Flip the fingertips forward, okay? Now grip your fingertips into the mat, tuck the toes, lift the hips, find your way into your first down dog. We're gonna start by taking the feet pretty wide. So widen the feet to the edges of your mat, wrap the triceps in, and then press your weight back into the legs. Starting to walk your dog here, bend one knee and then the other. Shake out the head here, yes and no, as you continue to walk your dog. Now take the heels back down to your mat. Press the heart back a little bit further towards the knees, and then step the feet back in so that they're hip distance. Now take the heels down towards the mat. It's okay if they don't touch. Just try to keep working them down in that direction. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, bend your knees. Take your hands, walk them back to the very back of your mat, all the way to the feet. Option to keep the knees bent or straighten out those legs. From here, let's grab the elbows with opposite hands. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, begin to sway your torso side to side, letting go of tension in the lower back here. And obviously get into those hamstrings. Swaying back through center, I want you to bend your knees. Now pick your left toes up, take your left palm, I want you to flip the fingertips back, and then place that palm underneath the left foot. Do the same thing with the right. Pick the right toes up, right palm, flip it back, and then place that foot on top of the palm. Now wiggle the toes up towards the wrist. If you can straighten your legs and do this, awesome. If not, that's okay. Just bend your knees. And then from there, relax your head down and begin to wiggle your toes for a little wrist massage. Pick the right toes up, release the right palm out from underneath, and then do the same thing with the left. Bend into your knees, take an inhale, and then as you exhale, slowly round all the way up to stand. Now, once you've risen from here, inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, gazing up as the palms touch. As you exhale, bend the knees, hinge from the hips, bring the thumbs to your heart center as you come back to that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift monkey. Hold it here for 3 rounds of breath. Nice flat back. Reaching the heart forward. On that next exhale, forward fold, bend the knees right away. Take an inhale. Exhale, now round yourself right back up to stand. At the very top here of your mountain, reach the arms up and overhead, gaze up. Exhale, bend the knees, hinge from the hips, come right back down, forward fold. Straightening out the legs. Inhale, halfway lift monkey. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Slowly round all the way up. One last time. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift monkey. Exhale, fold it down. Now bend the knees, gaze forward. That's where we're going to go. Walk your hands through your down dog all the way to plank. Okay, stay here or drop to the forearms if you need to. I want you to take the feet hip distance. Okay, take an inhale, and then as you exhale, start to rock your heels side to side. So just start to say hello to your obliques. Firing up that core. At the same time, you want to press your mat away from you through the palms and the forearms. A couple more. After that last one, inhale, shift the heels through center. Exhale, I want you to pop up to your right palm, pop up to the left, take one more inhale back, and then exhale, lower chaturanga. Come all the way down. Untuck the toes here. Now, I want you to take the feet, so they're about hip distance, press all 10 toenails down into your mat, and then take your hands or strap behind you. We're going to clasp the hands or grab the strap. From here, reach the hands back so that the arms straighten. And if you can, engage the core, and on your next exhale, lift the heart up. So you want to press into the core and lift the heart up. Take an inhale. If this is too much, drop the palms down and take them underneath the shoulders. Exhale, melt it down. Now release the hands, release the strap. We're going to do what I just said. Hands under your shoulders. We'll roll the shoulders back. Inhale, find your cobra. Exhale, melt it back down. Inhaling cobra. Exhale, fold. One last time. Exhale, melt. From here, tuck your toes. Take the palms, keep them under your shoulders. And then as you exhale, press yourself up into a push-up. Float your knees. Flip the tailbone up and press back down, dog. Now on your next inhale, pop up to your tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, start to walk to the very top of your mat, finding that forward fold again. Inhale, halfway lift monkey. And then exhale, fold it right back down. Inhale, reverse swan dive your arms up and overhead. Gaze up as the palms touch. Exhale, melt the thumbs to the heart. We're going to move right into our sun salutes to build a little bit more heat and energy, all right? But we're going to spice them up today. So on your inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Gaze up. Exhale, swan dive down, hinging from your hips. Inhale, halfway lift monkey. And then exhale, fold. Now bend the knees. Step the feet back, find that plank. Take an inhale, exhale, lower chaturanga. Either cobras or up dog. Inhale, rise, lifting the heart. Maybe floating your knees. Exhale, down dog. From here, pop up to your tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, step or hop this time to the very top of your mat. Find that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift monkey. Exhale, fold. Now, bend your knees. Heel toe your feet and your legs to touch. Keep the hips low. Engage the core and then inhale, rise, chair pose. Reaching the hands up, hugging the core in. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Gaze forward or maybe even up towards the palms. Take an inhale. Now on your exhale, I want you to imagine like your chair is shrinking. Sink the hips back even further. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And then exhale, sink the hips even lower. And then lower until you come all the way down to your sit bones. From here, I want you to grab under your thighs. And if you need more support today, we're going to flex the feet. Okay? If you don't, stay here. Squeeze the inner thighs. And then inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, come back about halfway and begin to float the feet. So this is your baby boat pose. Now keep that core strong. So again, you're protecting your back muscles, but keep squeezing the inner thighs together. Start to point and flex through the feet. Take those shoulders, roll them down the back. Chest stays lifted. Now, if you have any back issues, option to go onto your forearms to protect your back. You're still squeezing the inner thighs, and you're still engaging the core. Now, for your full boat pose, what I want you to do is to lengthen, point your feet, and then flex just the toes and spread them wide. On your next inhale, straighten the legs. Find that boat. Full expression. Reach the hands out in front of you. Spread all 10 fingertips wide. If you're shaking, you're doing it right. Exhale, bend the knees, cross the ankles, come up to all fours, tabletop. From here, tuck your toes, lift your hips, find your down dog. Inhale up to the tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, step or hop to the very top of your mat, find a forward fold. Inhale, monkey. And exhale, fold it right back down. Inhale, reverse swan dive the arms up and overhead. Exhale, hinge from the hips, come right back into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift monkey. And exhale, fold. Take the feet, step it back, plank. Take an inhale, exhale, lower, chaturanga. Back bend of your choice. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, pop up to your tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Gaze forward, step or hop again. Top of your mat, find that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift monkey. Exhale, fold it down. Bend the knees. Heel toe the feet back to touch. Keep the hips low. Inhale, sweep the hands up, chair. Keep that core strong. Keep sinking your hips very, very low. Take an inhale, and then again, like your chair is shrinking. Exhale, sink the hips even lower. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, sink the hips even lower. And then lower until you come all the way back to your sit bones. Now, same idea. You can plant your heels for more support. Or, if your back feels good, pick the heels up into that baby boat. Core is strong. Shoulders roll back. Okay. So remember this posture. Now I actually want you to take your heels down. And notice your spine's going to kind of lift up a bit more. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Now on your exhale, take your right hand. You're going to sweep it back, and you're going to twist your torso to the right. Inhale, sweep the hands down and forward, and then right back up like you're rowing, okay? Next side, exhale, take that left hand, reach it back, twisting to the left, and then inhale, row it forward and up. Keep that going, side to side. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left. Reach up. Now if you want to add on, let the knees float. Exhale, twist to the right and up. Exhale, left and up. Keep it going. Remember, everything is an option. I want you to do what feels good on your body. If you need more support, drop on down to the forearms. A couple more. After that final one, I want you to grab under your thighs again. Point your feet, flex just the toes, spread them wide. And then as you squeeze the inner thighs together, inhale, straighten the legs, open up the heart, full expression. Take the hands out in front of you, spread all 10 fingertips wide, and then exhale, bend the knees, cross the ankles, come back up all fours, tabletop. Now, meet me in your down dog. Take an inhale. Exhale, let it go. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, pop up to your tippy toes. Exhale, bending the knees, gaze forward, step or lightly hop. Very top of the mat again, forward fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, fold it down. Now this time, engage your core. Inhale, reverse swan dive your arms up and overhead. Grow tall here. Exhale, thumbs to heart. All right, so if you are on a very, very cushy mat, you might step off for this next one. If you feel fine, stay on your mat. Just a little bit of balancing here. Take the hands to the hips. Gaze down to your toes and make sure the feet are hip distance. Now on your inhale, pop up to your tippy toes, lifting your heels. I want you to take the belly to the spine and then hug the rib cage in. Inhale, take the hands, reach them up towards the sky. Lengthen through the sides of your body and up through the heart. Hold it here for 3 and 2. Squeeze that core. And then 1. Exhale, lower the heels down, sink into a chair. Now, again, I want you to engage the core. Heel toe your feet together here, okay? On your next inhale, pop up to your tippy toes again. Lift your heels into a hovering chair. Squeeze the inner thighs. Take an inhale, exhale, drop the heels, forward fold. Relax. Heel toe the feet apart so that they're hip distance, and then gently shake out your head. Yes and no. Connect back to the breath. Take an inhale, come up halfway monkey, stretch the heart forward. Exhale, fold it right back down. Now bending into the knees, step your right foot back, find a lunge. Let the hips soften and just pop up to the fingertips or up to your blocks. Grounding the right palm down into the inside of your left foot. Exhale, twist to the left, reach the left hand up, and then soften through the shoulders. Now, if that left shoulder feels good, you're going to keep reaching up. If not, hand comes to the upper thigh, okay? If you're reaching up, take that left palm, flip it forward. Inhale, start to lengthen the hand towards the front of your mat. So you're going to reach up and overhead. On your exhale, we're going to sweep the hand down and then back. You're going to keep that going. Inhale, reach up and forward. Exhale, down and back. Let your gaze follow the hand. Finding mobility in the shoulder, but also space in that left side of the body. Last one, windmill the hand all the way down. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend the back knee. Step to the very top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift monkey. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. This time, left foot steps back. Hold it here. Find your lunge. Allow the hips to open. Heart to lift. Breath to flow. Ground the left palm down. Exhale into your twist. I want you to hold it here first. So as you hold it, soften the shoulders, lengthen through your spine. You're just setting yourself up here. Okay? And then from there, take the right palm, flip it forward. Inhale, reach slowly up and overhead. And then exhale, sweep it down and back, finding that beautiful twist. One or two more. Exhale, windmill the hand down. This time, right foot, step it back, find your plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Rolling the shoulders back. Inhale, find your up dog. And then exhale, find your down dog. All right, if you need to modify, come to tabletop. Otherwise, stay here. Inhale, sweep your right foot back and up into a down dog split. So we're going to reach your right foot as high as you can. Now, on your next inhale, pop up to your left tippy toes. Get that left heel up and see if you can actually reach your right foot even higher. Keep that right leg lifted high. Drop the left heel back down. And then exhale, curl the knee to the nose. Now, pause here. On your inhale, I want you to take that right knee down towards your mat, but don't let it touch. Let it hover like an inch or so. Exhale, hug it up back to your heart. Inhale, hover. Exhale, hug it up. Keep that going. Last one. Exhale, hug it up. Step the right foot up in between your hands, lunge. Inhale, lift the hands up, find your crescent, stretch the abs out. Allow the tailbone to descend downward. And then again, keep the rib cage and the belly in. It's going to really help you to protect your back and also work the core. Take an inhale, reaching up. Exhale, clasp the hands or grab your strap behind your back. As you inhale, reach the hands down, open up that heart. This is going to help you to stretch out your back a bit more. Lift the heart up. Inhale, reach the hands right back up. Exhale, drop them down. Step the right foot back, down dog. Option to stay here, or if you want more heat, we're going to move back through our vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward plank. Now this time, on your exhale, as you lower chaturanga, see if you can hover just above your mat. Hover, hover, and then exhale, melt. Untuck your toes. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. From down dog or tabletop, whatever you did on the first side, inhale, left foot goes back and up, down dog split. Now pop up to your right tippy toes, lift the right heel, get that left leg maybe higher. Keep the height of the top leg, drop the right heel back down. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl the knee to the nose. Okay. Inhale, I want you to take that knee, let it hover, and then exhale, pull it up. Keep it going. Inhale, hover. Exhale, pull it up into the heart. Two more. Last one. Step the foot up. In between your hands, lunge. Keep that back heel lifted. Inhale, crescent pose. Keep that core hugging in. Option to drop your back knee down if you need more back support. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, clasp the hands or grab your strap behind your back. Inhale, reach the hands down, open the heart. Listen to the breath. Inhale, arms sweep back up. Exhale, palms come down, step back, down dog. Inhale. This time, shift forward to your plank. Exhale, as you lower again, try to hover just above your mat. Hover for 3, 2, and then 1, relax. Whew. Untuck the toes. Inhale, find your up dog. And then exhale, down dog. Take an inhale through your nose. Let it go out of the mouth. 2 more times. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Scoop your right foot back and up, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the right foot up in between your hands, find your lunge. This time, take your back heel, hook it down to about 45-degree angle. Windmill the arms up into your warrior 2. Now I'm going to mirror you. So you're actually bending into your right knee. Okay, I'm just going to mirror you. So bend into your right knee, gaze over your right fingertips. deeply into that knee so you can really get a hip opener here. Keep the core in. Inhale, I want you to flip your right palm up. Exhale, reach it back, reverse warrior. That back hand can go down the leg or to your hip for more support. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. This first one, take the forearm lightly to your upper thigh. Bend deeply into that knee. So you have this little shelf here. And then take the top arm up and overhead. Can you take your left heart, reach it up and over? Or sorry, spin it open. And then inhale, rise, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, find that extended side angle, but this time, if you want to go a little bit deeper, take your right fingertips down to your block or all the way down to your mat. Keep spinning the left heart open. Keep breathing. Inhale, rise, warrior two. One more time, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, windmill the hands down, frame your foot. Spin your back heel back, and then I want you to take the front foot, step it back, plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, wide leg child's pose. Sink your hips back. Take just 3 rounds of breath right here. Grounding your energy. Take an inhale. Exhale. Now round yourself back up to all fours. Find that tabletop. Grip the fingertips back into the mat. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, find your down dog. Inhale. Take the left foot this time, backing up, down dog split. Exhale, curl the knee to the nose and step your left foot up in between your hands. Find your lunge. Hook your back heel down. Inhale, windmill the arms open back into your warrior two. So you're bending into your left knee, gazing over your left fingertips. On your next exhale, see if you can bend more deeply into that front knee, finding a bigger hip opener. Inhale, left palm flips up. Exhale, reverse warrior. Ground down through the feet. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle, starting with just the forearm. So make sure the forearm is placed there lightly, and then you can spin the heart open from there. Just don't put all of the weight on the forearm. Allow the core to do the work here. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. One last time. Maybe take the bottom hand down to a block or all the way down to your mat. And breathe. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Exhale, reverse it. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Frame the front foot. Take the front foot, step it back, plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take an inhale through the nose here. Exhale, let it go out of the mouth. Inhale, scoop the right foot back and up, down dog splits. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward to your plank. Now you can do this from tabletop as well. Inhale, sweep your right foot back and up. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, foot goes back and up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee to left elbow. So cross that knee under the body. Keep that core strong. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the right foot up in between your hands. Hook your back heel down. And then inhale, rise, warrior two. All right, so again, I'm going to counterbalance you guys. So you are going to be bending into that right knee. I'm just going to mirror you. From here, inhale, straighten out your front leg. Exhale, reach through the right fingertips. And when you can't reach any further, begin to stack the shoulders and stack the arms. Triangle pose. Keep that core strong. Option to take a block under your fingertips if you need more support. Keep lengthening to both sides of the torso. Keep opening up the top of the heart. Can you find a soft expression here? Inhale, Come back up through center. Exhale, reverse triangle. Trickle the fingertips, the back fingertips, down that back leg or to your hip for more support. Inhale, warrior two. Bend back into that front right knee. From here, take an inhale. Now on your exhale, I want you to take your forearm down. Reach the top hand just up towards the sky. And if you have a block or pillows handy, make sure that these are available. All right, so you're here. Now, I want you to take your bottom right fingertips either to your mat, or if you have that block, take your block, whatever side of the block you might need. I'm going to show you with the block first. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, take your top hand down to your hip. Gaze down to your block, to your toes. And I want you to either take your block or your fingertips in front of your right foot. Okay, so it's going to be your block or fingertips. Take an inhale. On your exhale, we're going to slide that back foot in, flex the back foot, and then reach the heel up about halfway into a half moon. Now, from here, you want to keep your back foot flexed, draw the heel so it's in alignment with your hip, and then from there, take your top hip, rotate it back. And that's what's going to help you to find that alignment within your hips. Full expression, reach your top hand up, and then maybe take the gaze up to your top fingertips. If you want to challenge yourself, you can also gaze down to find more balance. Hold it here for 3, and 2, and 1. Bend your bottom knee. Exhale, safe and soft landing. Come back to that warrior 2. From here, take an inhale. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Step the front foot back plank. Moving through your vinyasa, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take an inhale here. Exhale out of the mouth. All right, stay in your down dog. Inhale, take your left foot, sweep it back and up. Down dog split, so left foot goes high. All right, exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Inhale, down dog split. Can't forget the ab work. Exhale, knee to left elbow. We're going to sneak it in. Inhale, sweep the foot back and up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Find that little twist. Inhale, back and up. And then from there, exhale, knee to nose. Step the left foot up in between your hands, lunge. Hook the back heel. Windmill the arms up, warrior 2. So you're bending into your left knee. Now inhale, straighten out the front left leg. Exhale, start to reach forward through the left fingertips and then begin to stack the shoulders and arms, triangle pose. Core is in. Maybe gaze goes up. Try to stack the shoulders and arms. Hold it here. Even if the breath is noisy, let it flow. Let the core help you up. Inhale, rise. Exhale, reverse triangle. Trickle the back fingertips down the back leg. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, warrior 2. Now again, gaze over your left fingertips. Keep your block handy if you used it on the first side. Exhale, bend your left elbow. Place it onto the upper thigh. And then just take the right hand, reach it up. So from here, we're just setting ourselves up. We're lengthening through the sides of the torso. We're keeping the core strong, okay? Now from here, take the left fingertips down to your mat or to your block. You're going to bend more deeply into that left knee. Take that right hand to your hip. Gaze down. Inch the block or fingertips in front of your left foot. And then exhale, we're going to slowly slide the right foot in and lift it up halfway, right back into that half moon. Okay, so right when you get there, if you need to, again, step off of your mat, you can. Sometimes if the mat is really squishy, it'll throw you off. Or if you have your mat on top of carpet, like I do, it'll kind of throw off your balance sometimes. So come down to flat floor if you need to. And then once you flex that top foot, spin and rotate that right hip open so that the hips stack. Take the right hand up. Gaze out in front of you or maybe up to the right fingertips. Hold it here. And breathe. Exhale, bend that left knee. Step the right foot back. Find a soft landing, warrior 2. Take an inhale. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Frame the front foot. Step the front foot back plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, this time, wide leg child's pose. We're going to stretch out our lower backs. I want you to make 2 fists with your hands. Take one fist down, and then take the second fist on top of the first. So you're going to plant down through the edges of the forearms and the elbows. And then take your forehead right onto those fists or a little pillow. Inhale, take the gaze forward. From here, I want you to climb back up to all fours, tabletop. All right, so by now you're probably pretty dang warm. And we want to stay warm, right? We want to stay warm here, especially for some of these poses that are to come. It'll help us to practice more safely. So you're here, tabletop. Inhale, stretch your right foot, backing up into a tabletop split. Engage the core here. Take an inhale. On your exhale, curl the knee to the nose. You're sneaking in some ab work again. And then step the right foot up in between your hands. I want you to find a low lunge. To stretch out the abs, inhale, reach the hands up. Keep getting taller through the sides of the torso. And keep finding softness within the hips. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop the fingertips down. I want you to tuck your back toes and pick your back knee up. Okay. Now square the hips off towards the front of your mat. So you don't want that left hip to open. Hips are facing forward. Now you can be up on 2 blocks here or your fingertips. I want you to bend your back knee, gaze forward, and then on your next inhale, we're going to have a lift off. So it's going to look like this. I'm going to press off my back toes and then inhale, walk my hands forward, pick my heel up. Now, when you get here, flex your top foot, turn the toes down, and try to get the heel lifted so it's in alignment with your sit bone. So blocks are great here, but also fingertips down can help. Reach the heart forward. Now, as you exhale, I want you to bend both knees, curl the left knee in towards the nose. And then as you inhale, straighten both legs out, reach the crown of the head forward. We're going to do this for 4 more rounds. Last one. All right. Now this last one, inhale, straighten the legs back out. I want you to take your right fingertips down. Try to stack them under your shoulders. You can even take the hand to your block. On your next inhale, spin the left hip open and then take the hand to the hip. So you might be going the other way as me. That's okay. All right. So right fingertips are down. Left hand to hip. Inhale, reach the top hand up and just spin that top hip open. Half moon. Now exhale, take the hand back down, square the hips off to the mat, bend your right knee, and then slowly reach the left toes back, and you're going to come back into a lunge. Whew. From here, right foot, step it back, down dog. Take an inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale up to your tippy toes. Now on your exhale, I want you to bend your knees, slowly draw them all the way back down, tabletop. Take that left foot, reach it back and up. Tabletop split. And then engaging the core. Exhale, curl the knee to the nose. Step the left foot up in between your hands, lunge. We're going to stretch out those abs again. Inhale, reach the hands up. Soften the hips down. Keep that core strong. It's going to really help you to protect your back here. Exhale, take the fingertips down. Pick your back knee up. Now, lengthen through the spine. Already have your core strong and your hips squared off, okay? So square those hips off to the front of your mat. Super important. Bend the back knee. On your inhale, press off the back toes and then have lift off. Take the hands forward and pick that right heel up so it's in alignment with your right sit bone. Take the right toes, turn them downward, and that's going to help you to square off your hips. Core is in. Take an inhale, exhale, bend both knees as you curl the right knee into the nose. Keep the core strong. Inhale, reach it back. 4 more rounds. After that last one, inhale, stretch the foot back. Take the left fingertips down so that they're under your shoulders or to your block. And then inhale, take the right hand to your hip as you begin to open the right hip up into your half moon. Option to come off of your mat if you need to. Eventually take your right hand, reach it up as you spin the right hip open. Core is strong. Soft expression within the face. And then exhale, take the hand right back down, square the hips off, bend the left knee, and step the right foot back into your lunge. Whew. All right, back to land. Take the left foot, step it back, plank. Really good news. This is your last vinyasa, so make it nice and sweet. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Shoulders roll back. Inhale, up dog. And then exhale, wide leg child's pose. Hold it here, just for 3 rounds of breath. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, round yourself back up to all fours. I want you to find your tabletop. All right. So from here, down dog. We're just going to be there for a split second, okay? Find that down dog. Inhale, pop up to your tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or hop to the very top of your mat and find a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift monkey. And then exhale, fold it right back down. Inhale, reverse swan dive your arms up and overhead. Gaze up as the palms touch. Exhale, thumbs melt to the heart. All right, you guys. So we've done a lot of front and back, sides to side. We're going to turn our bodies to the other direction on the mat. So take a couple steps back to the center of your mat. Then I want you all to turn to one side. So now you're in the center of your mat with so much space on either side of you. Take the feet just a little bit wider than the hips. Take the hands to the hips, and then I want you to take your toes, turn them out to the sides, but just to like a 45-degree angle. You don't have to have some perfect ballerina turnout for this. It's literally just to kind of open the hips and the arches of the feet. Draw the belly in. On your next inhale, I want you to take your hands, reach them up, spread all 10 fingertips wide, and your palms are going to face forward. Now, imagine like your back is flat against a wall. This is something that's good to imagine here, because sometimes when we're here, we can end up kind of sticking the rib cage out and the booty back. But what you want to do is core in, rib cage in, tailbone descending down, okay? So feel that, okay, I'm against this imaginary wall. Now, take an inhale, grow tall. On your exhale, I want you to exhale out of your mouth, bend your knees, and come into a high squat. Okay, now in yoga we call this goddess pose. I also like to call it sumo pose. Okay, so find just like a little bounce, very gentle, kind of working your flexibility. If you need to kind of lift up and do that, that's okay too. Keep that core in. Imagine like you're still against the wall. Now inhale, reach back up. And exhale, come back down. This time, hold it here. Move side to side. If this starts to bug your shoulders, you can reach out. You can draw the hands to the hips. But you can keep reaching up through the fingers. Pause through center, press into the feet, inhale, rise. So this time, we're going to do this flow where you're reaching up on your inhale, and then as you exhale, we're going to exhale out of the mouth and come down, okay? We're going to add the arms. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale out of your mouth, create fists with your hands, and then you're going to hug the fists into your hips. Inhale, reach up, palms are open. Exhale, out of the mouth. Keep it going. Core stays in. Work that flexibility. Couple more. Last one. Exhale. Hold it here. Now, take your hands out in front of you. Usually I say don't lean forward, but this time I want you to lean forward. Slide the elbows back and drop the forearms onto your upper thighs. Relax your hands. Hold it here and roll the shoulders down the back. All right, if this is too much, you can take the hands up to your upper thighs and be more lifted. If this feels great, stay here. Give yourself a few rocks. And then a little wrist therapy. Start to circle through the wrists. Maybe even curl the fingertips, whatever feels nice. Keep reaching the heart up and forward, shoulders down the back. Coming back through center, drop the fingertips down this time. Now inhale, straighten the legs. Turn your toes forward. And if your feet aren't very wide, they should be. If they're not, walk them out even wider. Hinge from your hip flexors and then fold into that wide leg forward fold. And this is a great place to take your block. Where's my block? Take it underneath your head. Whatever side of the block you might need. You can take it up or down a notch. You can also get crafty. If you're tighter, you can stack your blocks, you can stack your pillows, and the end-all be-all of this pose is not to touch the crown of the head to the floor, to the mat. This is just to help you with your flexibility. Okay, so find what feels good, even if the head is hovering, totally fine. A little trick here to get a little bit deeper. Take your hands, clasp them behind your lower back, or grab your strap. And then on your next exhale, take the hands, reach them gently up and overhead, and that should get you a little bit deeper into this forward fold. Take an inhale. Exhale, release the fingertips down. Now on your next inhale, pop up to your fingertips. Come up with the flat back halfway. It's like a wide leg monkey pose. Now take your left hand down to the center of your mat, and it's actually really nice to use a block here or a firm pillow. So you're gonna place it underneath the heart pretty much, okay, to the middle of the mat. Take your left hand to your low back, and I'm gonna turn to the side so you can kind of see the alignment a little bit more. You're here. So flat back. Right hand is gonna come to your lower back. Now reach the heart forward. On your exhale, without moving your hips, I want you to twist from your shoulders over to the right. So notice I'm not opening up my hips, keeping my hips where they are, reaching the heart forward, and then just twisting from the shoulders. Now you can keep your hand here on that low back just to make sure the back is flat, or if it feels nice, reach your hand up and just try to stack the arms. Keep reaching that heart forward. Gaze can also be down if that feels better on your neck today. Exhale, take the hand down, simply switch sides. So we're gonna take the opposite hand down, opposite hand to your low back, okay? From that low back, inhale, lengthen. Now keep your hips where they are. Exhale, twist to the other side, opening up through the shoulders. Maybe keep that hand there just to make sure your hips are level, or eventually reaching the hand up. Find your twist. Take one more inhale. Exhale, come back down through center. Find your way back into that forward fold. Bend your knees. Exhale, slowly heel toe the feet in until they are hip distance. From there, straighten the legs. Inhale, halfway lift monkey, flat back. Maybe using that block. And then exhale, fold it right back down. Bend your knees, sink your hips like you're coming into a chair again, and then come all the way down to your sit bones. All right, you guys, so lots of ab work today, lots of heated poses. We're gonna kind of wind it down, but still work a little bit. So what I want you to do is scoot yourself to the very top of your mat, grab under your thighs, inhale, lift your heart up, and then as you exhale, engage your core, and I want you to round yourself back. Now, if your back feels good, reach your hands out, roll the shoulders into their sockets. Hold it here for 3, 2, belly to spine, and then 1, slowly roll down all the way to your back. We'll reach the arms up and over, start to straighten out the legs, and then point through the toes, reaching through the fingers. Take a couple deep breaths here, just really feeling like you're stretching out the entire body, but especially those abdominals. Take another inhale. And then exhale, let's hug the knees into the heart. Wrap your arms around the legs and begin to rock gently side to side. Start to let your head sway left to right. Come back through center, inhale. Exhale, drop the feet down. All right, so we're gonna keep the knees bent. Take the palms right by your hips. Lengthen through the spine. And then I want you to slide your heels in closer to your sit bones, so they're just like an inch or so away from the sit bones. Toes are forward, and feet are just hip distance. Keep a block handy, just in case. All right, you might use it. Now, on your next inhale, I want you to press down so much into the feet that your hips just have to lift. It's like that rebounding effect. So press down to lift up. Finding a bridge. If this doesn't feel good, I want you to come all the way onto your back or just hover the back an inch or so off of your mat. This feels great. Stay here. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, very slowly start to roll down the back, vertebra by vertebra. So it's like massaging out your spine. On your next inhale, press down again. Inhale, lift your hips up. And then as you exhale, slowly lower all the way back down. Couple more times. Inhale to lift. Now on that final one, a couple options to hold it. Inhale, lift the hips up. If your shoulders feel good, I want you to shimmy the shoulders underneath your body, clasp the hands, and then press those fists into the mat as you lift the hips up. Option 2, grab your block. When you're there, you can take the block on whatever side you need. So the lowest setting, the highest setting, or in between. You want to place it to that low back. And you can kind of notice where it feels comfortable and supportive. And then from there, take the palms down. Okay, you're going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, engage the quads, 2, and then 1, release your block, release the palms out from underneath, and slowly lower all the way down onto your back. All right, so from here, open up the arms nice and wide to a T shape. Heel toe your pinky toes to the edges of your mat. I want you to press into the feet. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then as you exhale, begin to windshield wiper your knees side to side. Close the eyes here. And feel yourself just very gently loosening up your lower back, as well as those abdominals that we worked. Inhale, take the knees back through center. Now on your exhale, I want you to hug the knees into the chest for a moment. Squeeze the knees to the chest, just lengthening through the lower back. Take your hands under your thighs and then reach your feet up towards the ceiling, flexing the feet, but then separating the legs a little bit wider than your hips into a V shape. Take an inhale. Exhale. Now bend your knees. I want you to walk your hands up either to your calves, ankles, or if possible, to the bottoms of the feet. So you're going to make your way right here into your happy baby. Really great hip opener, but also a way to massage up the back. So drop the tailbone and begin to rock that happy baby side to side. Continue to allow the head to sway. Maybe even close the eyes. Feel those abdominals relaxing here. Feel the hips opening. Inhale back through center. Now keep your right leg in that happy baby. So you're either grabbing the foot, the ankle, the calf, whatever you're holding, stay there. Bend your left knee completely and then straighten the leg out in front of you and drop the heel down. Take your left palm to the front of your left hip flexor and just press down. You can always bend your bottom knee if you need more support. Otherwise, keep it straight. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bend that bottom knee again. Come back into your full happy baby. And then we're going to switch sides. Keep the left foot or left leg in happy baby. Bend the right knee. Slide the right foot out in front of you. Drop the heel. Take the right palm to the front of the hip flexor. Press down. And then hold for 3, 2, and 1. Bend that right knee. Come back. Full happy baby. Hold it here. Take an inhale. Exhale. Now draw the bottoms of your feet together. Keep the feet touching. Just release the pinky toe edges of your feet to the mat and open up your knees like a book, recline bound angle. Blocks or pillows are great to help support the knees, so feel free to place those under the knees if you need it. Otherwise, I want you to open up your arms to the sides and then melt the back of the heart down. Close the eyes again. Take a moment to stretch out your mouth. It might sound silly, but stick out your tongue for a second. And then from there, relax the tongue, relax the jaw, and allow that breath to flow. We're going to be here for about 30 seconds, and what I want you to focus on is with each exhale, softening wherever you feel tightness or tension in the body. Take another inhale. On your exhale, slide the hands under your thighs, close the knees to touch, and then hug the knees back into your heart. Inhale, take your arms. This time I want you to reach them up and overhead. So knees still hug in, reach the arms up and over, let them melt into the mat. And then exhale, bend your elbows to a 90-degree angle into your cactus arms. So if you're not sure what that looks like, it's basically like goal arms or goalpost arms. These are your cactus arms, but they're laying on the mat, okay? From here, lengthen through the spine, inhale. On your exhale, tip the knees over to the right, either all the way to the mat or onto a pillow or even a block. Find a twist. Try to keep both shoulder blades grounded. And again, close the eyes, soften the jaw, soften the entire face. If you want more, we're going to take, we're going to take that right hand, reach it up, and then exhale, place the palm onto the upper thigh and just gently press down. It's going to help you to elongate through the entire side of the body. Take that right hand back up and down to your cactus arm. Inhale, take the knees back through center. And then exhale, give both knees a little rock side to side, just a few times. We're going to realign the spine before twisting to the other side. Inhale, pause through center, lengthen. Exhale, tip the knees over to the opposite side, over to the left. Stack the knees. Relax both shoulder blades and breathe. If you want more, take the left palm up and then down onto that upper thigh. Just gently press down. Inhale, back to goalpost arms. Take the knees back through center. One last time, rock them side to side. Exhale, plant the feet down. Reach the arms out to a T shape this time, and then begin to straighten out one leg and then the other. Widen the feet, wider than the hips and even wider than the mat. And then again, just allow the back of the heart to melt. If you need more energy today, flip your palms up. If you kind of need to ground your energy, flip the palms down. Closing the eyes, take a nice long inhale through the nose. Exhale it out of your mouth. 2 more times. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out of your mouth. 1 last time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Returning the breath back to the nose. Notice how the breath sounds here, how the breath feels. And through Shavasana today, we're going to be here for about a minute, but what I want you to think about is with every inhale, breathing in brand new air and new energy. And then with every exhale, letting go of anything that feels stressful, tension-filled, or heavy. Anything we're holding on to, let it go. Take these last few moments for yourself, finding rest and finding peace. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale and let it go, begin to wiggle your fingertips and toes, flipping the palms up. On your exhale, begin to circle the wrists and ankles. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead, there on your back, point through the toes, reach through the fingers. And then as you exhale, hug the knees into your heart, wrap your arms around the leg into rock, side to side. So for just a little bit more energy here for the rest of the day, I want you to rock over to your right side. And in yoga, this is considered more of your sun side, so like your energy side of the body. Press the palms into the mat, walk yourself up to find a comfortable seat. Maybe taking your block under your sit bones for more support. Take the left palm to the heart and the right palm to the belly. I'll grow tall. On your exhale, bow the head down to your heart. Our yoga practice gives us so many gifts to walk away with. So in this moment, can we honor our practice? Can we honor ourselves? And take whatever resonated with us today, within our practice that we found on our mats today, can we take it with us through the rest of the week and until we meet again? With that thought, inhale, bring the head up through center. Sweep the arms up and overhead. Gaze up as the palms touch. And then exhale, melt the thumbs to the heart. Grounding yourself down with an open heart and an open mind. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. If you have any requests, anything you guys want to practice next time, let me know. And if you want to practice a little bit more, I actually teach Tuesday mornings on the Mind Body platform. So if you're not sure how to get to that or you haven't heard of it, you can email me at devontheyogagoddess@gmail.com. You can email FireFlex. Shannon McQuaid also teaches on Mind Body on Fridays at 9 a.m. as well. So you can practice with both of us a little bit more if you'd like. Again, just email us if you have any questions, and we'll see you all very soon. Thank you, guys.